So guys, the scales that I use are called By One. So you have a little app and it gives you this nifty little breakdown of things like your body water percentage, body fat percentage, visceral fat level, BMRs, a few other values on there. I just do this every day and I take an average. I think I got this for about £20. Good morning guys and welcome to another video. So today's video is going to be another full day of eating using intermittent fasting. I'm going to try and make it a little bit better than last time, maybe make things run a little bit smoother, show you some different things to do with my life. So it's a Saturday, I have work today, so I've got classes this morning, might be able to show you a few of them. I'm going to take part in Rob's spin. So he is my fitness manager at YG, so your gym, the gym that I work for. So maybe show you a little bit of that and maybe show you a little bit of a few PTs that I've got later on as well. All right, so throughout the day I'm just going to be snipping in. First things first is the green tea to keep yourself satiated and to keep you carrying over so you can carry on without not having any food take. Oh my God, a full day or at least a few hours with no food. How will we do it? Easy, and I'll show you how. Before we carry on, I'm actually going to answer the question of what intermittent fasting actually is. So intermittent fasting is where you only eat for a certain time period within the day. So today I've woken up, it was around about 6:30. I started drinking my green tea around about 7:15 and I won't eat food generally until about 12 to 3. So I don't keep it very rigid. I like to go off how I feel. Some days I'll feel fantastic and I'll be able to fast until later on in the day. Some days I'm just feeling a bit and you know, I really need the food. I'm feeling quite lethargic. All right, so the idea behind this is that it's generally what fits my lifestyle. It doesn't really have any or that many profound reasons as to why you should do it. It's just how it fits my lifestyle. I find that it's easier to not eat at all rather than to stop myself eating. So for me personally, it helps me go through the day. Again, as I've said in other videos, it's just about being in a calorie deficit. As long as the deficit, which I will just put my calories on the screen now. Other than that, it's just really what fits into my lifestyle. If you like the idea of it or you want to try it, absolutely. If you get some ideas from this video, perfect. So this is the amazing YG. As you can see, all we own here are BMs and German cars. We don't really do anything else. Sick sign. This is reception. If you happen to give a shit, cool sign. We're just going to the gym. Rob, look your best. We actually have an athlete who trains here. Not that guy. That guy's an actual athlete. Unbelievably with that haircut. Rob getting it on a Saturday morning. There's the main man.
Get my pose.
Maximus. Right guys, just been to the shop, just bought some water because while you're fasting you want to stay hydrated, you want to make sure you're getting those good nutrients into your body. And I know obviously you could take a multivitamin or something like that for the food that you're not getting or the micronutrients that you're not getting, but water's always good anyway because it will satiate your appetite. So you will obviously have waves of hunger throughout this period just like you normally would if you're dieting or trying to lose weight anyway. And the second one, just keeps you ticking over. So I've mentioned this before in other videos, black coffee, green tea, 0-calorie beverages that are not gonna break the fast. So I feel like when you're fasting, the caffeine hits you straight away when you have something like this. So that's great because it keeps your energy levels high and it stops you kind of thinking about food. And not only that, is when the caffeine hits you, because you're not digesting any food, it goes straight to your head, and I feel like you're just really more productive. So a lot of people say this, and they say it says it within kind of like the scientific literature, you're just more productive when you've had one of these. So this is actually a sick monster that they've just brought into the UK. I know it's been in America for ages, but if you can get your hands on this, awesome. First meal there, guys. So we can't always get in the intake that we need. So I didn't prep for today because I knew I wasn't really having that long of a day, and I knew I was going to eat when I got home. But I broke the fast early anyway. Lidl actually do some really good choices in terms of like the microwave meals. So as you saw there was a paella. I also got a stone baked roll and some watermelon. So there's my micronutrients with the fruit anyway. So calories will be on the screen, all right? But that just shows like everything doesn't need to go to plan, and when it doesn't, you can still make healthy alternative choices. So finished work, finished PT, it's time to get a bit of listen. Normally I do this outside, but it's raining, and I thought let's do it on the treadmill. Gym's a bit quiet, thought let's get something different. So remember, light intensity, steady state, just doing this to burn calories, puts me further in that deficit. Don't really want to do any circuits, legs are killing me. Had a hard, strenuous week with the training for once, even though I preach recovery, but it is what it is. Probably going to do about 300, 400 calories on here and then get off, maybe do a bit of core. I'll show you that if I do.
All I know, I'm a motherfucking legend. It's so great for my city. I'm the realest one that's repping. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God, my whole life, my words been my greatest weapon. I know I've been the coast's greatest blessing. Better recognize a king when he rapping with you. You hoes suck, it's like you always bring a vacuum with you. Solid like a mannequin, but you ain't plastic, is you? Cause if you got a bone to pick, I got a matching issue. Talking about me, then it gotta be lies. Cause I never get a tag or a chance to reply. If you don't got the courage to mention me, then you can fuck yourself with your phone until the battery dies. I mean, you mad at me, why? Cause I had to be fly. 2 albums in
training and work done. Just wanted to train abs a little bit there. Mainly the exercises that I do for training abs are things like your leg raise in some variation, a crunch, and then a twist and an ab rollout. I know a lot of us, we start training core more when we're trying to lose weight because we think it'll burn the fat off more. It's just some psychological thing. I know it doesn't work, and we all generally know it doesn't work. But to be honest, it's something that I want to integrate into my routine when I'm bulking again, so I can really start to grow the muscle. Because you got to remember, the abs, the core area, it's like any other muscle. You stimulate it enough while you're in a surplus and they will grow. So obviously for the time being, I'm just getting it back into my routine. I'm gonna head to Curry's now to buy a mount for this for the car, so I can start recording more in the car through this, and then I'm gonna go to our second meal, so stay tuned. So guys, just got home, went to Curry's, didn't really manage to get an attachment for the car so I could put it on. All I had was like sat-nav ones, but I did get a little case for my camera just to protect it, because I did spend money on it and I don't really want to see it get damaged. But I also stumbled into Morrison's. Again, every time. I did this last time with a shopping video. Stumbled into Morrison's, you see all the branded stuff, you see all the deals, and you just can't help yourself. And like, Aldi and Lidl are great, but they just don't do stuff like 10-calorie jellies. And when you're trying to lose weight, these are a godsend. Other things, Breyers. They just got their own shitty variations of ice cream, and it's just not good. These, I need one of these in a minute. I'm gonna add this into the vlog because I really need to eat. And then these, most people who are into kind of health and fitness, you see the word protein, and even no matter how much it costs, you just pay it. And like, someone putting chocolate chip protein into a Weetabix is just, it's just the one in it. And then other things like These are brilliant. I put these on my Instagram story the other day. These egg whites save so many calories. If you just put one yolk in and use egg whites for the rest, you can still have the same consistency as your omelette, but you just less calories. Awesome. And all the protein is in the egg white anyway. And then other little things like, they don't do things like chives, so I like to have cottage cheese as well, and they just don't do chives in Aldi and things like that. I mean, like I say, Aldi and Lidl are great, but for some fundamental things or things that you want to add flavourings to, it's just not there. So I'm really, really fucking hungry. So I'm gonna eat again with one of those, and I'm gonna cook the next meal. So guys, meal number 2 is 4 Weight Watchers brown pieces of bread, mushrooms, tomatoes, egg whites and 1 whole egg, and you've also got some mustard on there. And yes, I weighed the mustard out. I'm getting very specific at this point of things because I really just want the weight to come off. So meal number 2, macros will be on screen. I'm gonna get straight into it because I'm really, really hungry. Still got about 800, 900 calories left, so we've still got some stuff to play with. This is the benefits of intermittent fasting because you can eat more later on in the day. Right guys, meal number 3 is a beef stir fry. So I just put some soy sauce in here and loaded it up with loads of veggies. So calories are gonna be on the screen for you yet again. Always load up your meals with a crap load of veggies because they're not calorie dense. There's not a lot of calories in them, but they'll make you very full because of all the micronutrients in there, and they're very fibrous, okay? So this is generally the type of meal that I get all my intake of all my nice micronutrients in. Really, really tasty. Give it a try. So guys, I've actually got quite a few calories left, but the majority of them are protein and fat. So this is what you gotta keep a lookout for. Which macronutrient are you actually using the most of? So this is how I like to do it. Towards the end of the day, I kind of stick to protein and fat-based meals, as you just saw then with the stir fry with the beef mince. And now we're going again. Got some burgers on the go, so I'm gonna have some cottage cheese and some chives with that. So not a lot of carbohydrates, mostly fat and protein. I'll show you that one in a second. It's a little bit later on again, guys, so I've cooked off those 2 burgers. We've got your cottage cheese and your chives. So like I say, put some mustard and ketchup, I've accounted for that as well. I've still probably got about 200 calories left, which is mainly for kind of just a little carbohydrate source, so it gives me a little snack at the end of the evening. But again, to reiterate, this is the way you can eat if you follow intermittent fasting, where you pack all your food towards the end of the day just by not eating at the beginning of the day and just holding yourself out with 0 calorie beverages, all right? I'm gonna really enjoy this one because I'm still pretty hungry. Hi guys, just to round things off then, I'm gonna have whatever equals up to 220 calories of this 10 calorie jelly and some of this Breyers ice cream that I showed you that I got before. So just working with what I've got left, because you really want to calorie count and diet down on the maximum amount of calories possible. You don't want to be going stupidly low. Diet on the maximum amount as possible. I really hope this video has provided with value once again. Please comment down below if you've got any questions, like the damn video, and please subscribe so we can get this out there even more. I'll keep making these videos and we can help more people. I'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend. Catch you in a bit.